The hardest part is starting. As a young person, you may want to do something, start entrepreneurship, but the hardest part is starting. So he's going to tell us about young entrepreneurship and leadership from home setting to public places. Yes.
And this gentleman is member of Parliament of Kalungu East and the Shadow Minister of East African Affairs, and it is none other than Honorable Katavaz Francis, who is here with us. Come on, let's receive him.
Give him a great hand clap.
Come on, let's receive him. Let's receive him until he makes his way here. You prefer staying here? Okay.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. I think before I start, you've sat for a long time. I think it's good to have a health break. That is, we can start. I can lead that. Don't worry, I play number 5 for the Parliament of Uganda. So I'm quite fit. Can we stand up? Yeah, so that we stretch. Can we stretch? First of all, maybe somebody can hold for me the mic, because okay, now let us assume we should join the hands and then a little down. Sit. I think we are a little bit fine now, right? I'm sorry, I'm not used to being a lecturer or what, but I'm happy today. I'm like one. My name is Katavazi Francis Katongole. By the grace of God, I represent the people of Kalungu East. You know Kalungu East is towards Masaka. If you know Lukaya, those are my constituents. Luabenge or Bukulula. I belong to the National Unity Platform, a party, but I'm not here to talk politics. But to talk about something very serious and sensitive. You know, leaders come from homes. Like the deputy IGG, she told us she's a parent. I'm a parent too. And I'm also a married man. Now, there's one very special thing about being a parent. Some people are fathers and mothers, but not parents. And don't be like them. You just give birth. You see, there are 2 ways of parenting. There is dog parenting and the cow parenting. You've never heard this, I know. It's my own innovation and initiative. You'll not see it in any book. But it was my own analysis that dogs can give birth to about 20 puppies, okay? And there is no butcher for at least dog meat, I know. That maybe dogs are slaughtered every other day like cows. But there are more cows than dogs. Have you ever noticed? And cows are slaughtered every single day. But cows give birth to only one. And take care of that calf until it becomes another cow. Now you wonder, it's amazing. This one gives birth to 20. And it just leaves to the world to take care of them. Now you wonder why they are not more. This one has given 20 and versus 1. You wonder why. The reason is proper parents bring up good people. And good people become good leaders. So don't expect to come from a parent who does not take care of, who is using the dog parenting to produce a good leader. Because those are people, you see, even if you see a thief somewhere, like Madam Deputy Gigi, those people who steal, the greedy people, money for everyone, you know. You wonder somebody is carrying an elephant, he's going to eat it, okay? But he wants your rabbit for my friend here. He also wants it. There are people who are that greedy. And they are spending public funds. They're actually thieves, right? But they're also born and they have parents. Go back to even the chicken thieves, the pickpocketers. They are also born by parents, right? So, I would like you to, at least, when you guys become parents, do you have some who are parents already? Yes. Please and please take care of those children so that they become good citizens, so that we don't have problems. When you are a good father, you will, a good parent of a son or a daughter, you are going to bring up somebody who is also good. But there are some parents who give birth to problems. Some who are problems to society, who are liabilities to society. Avoid that. If it has happened, there is nothing you can do about it. But you can do something about what you are going to produce, the people you are going to produce. Your own children, take care of them. I think that is one of the things that can help somebody to be a good leader in public from a home setting. Personally, it's good to refer to yourself. You know, we have parents who are like signpost parents. Do you know a signpost? Like the other one there, Uganda Christian University, Kampala campus. Very beautiful place. But do you think that signpost has ever entered the campus itself? It only directs people to go there, but it never goes there. So, when you are to be a good parent, don't be a signpost parent. Be an exemplary parent. Don't drink, and then your kids won't drink. Is that okay? Don't commit adultery, your kids won't do that as well, because they follow. They get it from you. Don't expect. You see, if you're a thief, somehow your son or your daughter will also be a thief. And That's what I really want to stress about leadership. Now, I left the other time remaining for starting. I actually would rephrase it, starting business without capital. Okay? How can you start from scratch? When you listen to all the great entrepreneurs, Dr. Maji Chigozi, there is a man here, Mr. Antaki, Mr. Wavamuno, all those people have a common formula they used. And it's what I want to really, they may need, at times, there is a way everyone brings up something. And that's what I want to stress today. How to get capital. A little bit about myself. Taking you a little back about family. I'm born from a very staunch Christian Catholic family. Our firstborn is a Catholic priest. And he's in Zambia. He also teaches and mentors other priests at St. Mbaga Seminary. And the second born is also another Catholic priest in Masaka. He heads all health centers and the hospitals. He's the health coordinator. The third born is an engineer. He lives in Michigan. Fifth born is an accountant. He's a married woman. And then I'm the next. I represent the people of Kalungu East in the Parliament. The one who follows me is a business person. He's an entrepreneur. He makes some wine. And then the last born is a doctor. She's a pharmacist. And that's our family. We are all married in church, those who are not priests. But the funny thing, I also tried to study becoming a priest. But I was there for 2 years and 3 days. The fourth day, they gave me advice to try my talents elsewhere. And I know the question you want to ask me, but I will not answer it today. Now, so looking at that family, I was a business person before I went to Parliament. And the job I was doing, I would say, is one job many people will not think is serious. I'm a salesman. I used to sell stuff on the streets. In English, there was a company. We used to do marketing and we sell stuff. Door to door. You know that door to door marketing? Yeah, that's what I did. Of course, they have so many places. They say hawkers and what promoters not allowed. I used to see them, but today they can't stop me because I'm a member of Parliament. You get it? So I'm saying this not to brag, but to inspire you that wherever you are, you don't have to do the same I did because we are not the same. We don't have the same background. Every background is unique in its way, and don't copy. You better be original. This is, the problem we are having today. Many people are born original, but they die photocopies. Did you get that? Many people are born original, but they do what? They die photocopies. Don't try to be somebody else. You can never be. Everybody is unique in their own way. Every time I wake up, I say, I am different. I am special. But because I'm also a God-fearing person, I say, I am blessed. Let those three words encourage you every single day. You say, I am special, I'm different, I am blessed. And then you will find that there is no other Francis Katongole in the entire world. Can you imagine? It is only me. So you put your name. There is no other person like you. You get it? Nobody is like you. So don't try to be somebody else. Because you can never be. I can't be a Maggie because I'm a bit dark. She's, By the way, she's the mother to one of the star, Navio. You know Navio? Yeah, she's the mother. You didn't know, some of you maybe. Or you knew. So I can never be Navio. Are you getting it? Try, be the best you can be. Once you like yourself, you will be a better person. Now, going to business. When I was in the seminary studying to become a priest, they were teaching us a language called Latin. Latin is also used in the law. There are so many things they quote from Latin. And there is, first of all, let me ask, is there anybody who doesn't have a problem here? You put up your hand. You tell me, I have no problem in this world. Anyone? So, that means everybody has a problem. So, in Latin, there is something called, a head in Latin is called caput. Caput, C-A-P-U-T. Caput. And, no, C-A-P-U-T, yes. And for business, that's where the word capital comes from. Capital, when you say capital city, it is the head city. In a direct translation, the top or the head what? City. So capital is in your head. Capital is about an idea. Now, we have one common issue called problems, and I want to tell you, this is a funny statement I'm going to make, but if you analyze it, you will find out that it makes sense. Do you know this world would have been a very big problem without problems? This world will be a bigger problem without problems. And that's where I want you to scratch your head and get an idea how to solve these problems, and then you make the money. Are we together? Every person you see, do you know some of the biggest problems? I think you would talk of death, right? Death is a big problem. But when you lose somebody, you go to this person selling coffins. He will tell you, was it a child or a big person? What does he want? To know which coffin is going to sell to you. Now, after knowing which coffin, are you just going to take the coffin away? You will pay. So if that person is a religious person, when he goes to church, what do you think that person is praying for? God bless my business. That people die. That his business, his prayer. When you see a coffin seller in a church and he's speaking even in tongues, you just know he's praying so that somebody can die. That's a fact. They may not tell you, but they are happy when you die. Because that's their business. You would say it's the worst thing in the world you would ever think of. They would say, you want royal, you want... At the end of the day, you have to pay. It's not for free. It's actually more dangerous to have a hospital that has a funeral home as well. Now that one is dangerous because if they fail to get money from you, in the hospital. They'll get from the coffin and funeral service. And I think there is no hospital that has a funeral service. They will always, when you see somebody like that, then it's dangerous. Don't take there your patient, because they might kill the patient and, sorry to say that. Now, in life, there are 3 basic businesses. And they come from the 3 basic problems. 1 is food in the stomach. You see everyone's stomach is the biggest problem everyone has. You see that stomach, you will eat today, even if you double. Even if you eat 2 plates of full plates, where you can't even see your neighbor the other side. By the time it is 10 in the night, you'll be feeling hungry and you want to eat again, right? So food, I will categorize that. Food and drinks. We have water. We have also the hard drinks. You get it? So, the biggest problem is our stomach. And just to make a calculation, I don't know if the most senior person here is a lady, and I really don't want to ask her. There is a question, with ladies, 2 things you don't ask. No, for ladies, don't ask their age. In most cases, they will tell you a lie. And then for the gents, don't ask them how much they earn. They will also tell you a lie. So have you known they agreed upon lies? I wanted somebody, let me not use an example of anyone, but let me assume we have somebody who is 70 years. Okay? You have calculators there. I know you guys can't use the analog style of calculating. I want you, go to your calculator in your phone. Who has a phone there? I know you are lawyers. Mathematics was a problem,
I do.
But who has a calculator? Let's calculate. Assuming somebody is 70 years and on a daily he's been eating and drinking everything combined 30,000. So you 70 times 30 times 365 days. Which answer are you getting? 766 million. That money can almost put up an arcade. So you will see somebody who is 70 years, that person has eaten food worth 700 and what? Now, you know your ages, go and calculate yours. Then you will know. But some of you, like young girls, I know, yours can be higher because you might be younger, but you... This guy, they've detused you before, I think, you know. It could be more. The rate could be higher. What I'm trying to stress here is the money that has gone in your stomach is a lot. You might find that somebody has eaten a whole arcade. That Muzei of 70, you say, Muzei, you've eaten an arcade. But where is it? He doesn't have it. That's why the biggest business, and a business which I'm sure will not change even with innovation and technology, is food and drink business, beverage. Are we together? So things to do with anything that goes in your stomach includes even medicine, by the way. That is all under food. You don't know medicine is also food. Okay, anyway, they say when you feed well, the food becomes your medicine. When you don't feed well, Then medicine becomes your food. Did you get that? You will find that this one survives on tablets because somehow you did not feed well and you got some complications. Now you need medicine as your food. So it's also food. So the biggest business is food. And the food, there are also indirect businesses involved with food as well. Because food is cooked in a saucepan. So someone selling saucepans is earning from food business. They use a fork. They serve it on a plate. Okay? Now you know why people sell those things? Food. You have your matoke, you can't go wrong. You have your cows, you can't go wrong. You have your chicken, you have for those of you who are not Muslims, pigs, your pork. You will earn a lot because people, the demand will always be there. And this is something, business will never, unless if people stop eating. Do you know of that day that people will stop eating? It's not there. Now the second one is, so I hope we are together. Yeah? So those who are growing the food, those who are adding value on the food, some could package it, some could, all that kind of thing. Then the second one is clothing. I don't see anyone naked here. And I'm sure those are the only clothes you have here. You have more. So whoever is selling clothing is in business. And for women, for ladies, it's more than that. They don't dress in clothes only. You find there are some people who have hair that is not their natural hair. That is business. Somebody wearing lipstick, for ladies, that one is part of you. They say, you've got to take care of yourselves. And the ladies, mostly you young ladies, are you listening to this? Make sure you take care of your hair. From your hair to your nails, take care of yourself. Are you getting it? Yes, it's important so that you look good. Your work is to look good, and the people you should hate in this world are people who wish you two things. You to look old and to look ugly too. So that's why you should always work very hard to look hot every other day you leave that house.
Come on, someone clap your hands,
Mwebachari bange, the boys, don't bother even going to the salon in Tibakute face. You don't need that. Kola sente osirike. Just make what? Money. There is a way a man looks handsome when he has money. Isn't it true? And there is a way osobola mutetenkanya okumuita baby. Nebwabanga he has no teeth in his mouth. You will say, I know musigo munene. That he has a big gap. Because he has what? Even if the nose is facing this side, the beauty of the man is in the wallet. For ladies, take care of yourselves. I'm sorry, the time they told me, I think they had to cut it. So I have to cut off some things. But the third one is about shelter, Shelter. Putting up buildings, selling building materials. That is all businesses. You just need an idea and then you'll start. There is a saying that where there is a will, there is a way. So just be willing, have a positive mental attitude, and then you will get there. So those are the three traditional businesses. Now the new business is in information technology. You still solve problems using what? Information technology. The best example I will give is Uber. You know Uber? Uber does not own even one taxi, but he's got the biggest taxi business in the whole world, just using an app. Do you know how many people he employs? So many. You get it. Now that is IT, information technology. And now, because of time, I wanted to rush through the things which can help you achieve this. Because after getting an idea, then you get a way of multiplying it. I started with 120,000 shillings I borrowed from my sister. Because I was selling stuff, I had learned the business from Nairobi. Okay? We had expanded. So when I came back here, my sister, I knew they used to sell shaving machines. You know, shaving machine is also another straight business. Because hair grows whether you want it or not. So I was selling shaving machines. I could buy from a place where it was cheap, and then I could take to the magic gozes of this world, the ones the other side. And I could earn my money. So, a pack, I needed only 120,000 to start. And because I was aggressive, I was able to pay back my sister the money in one day with profit, and I still had. The problem I've been put on pressure so much, I think I might have to stop somewhere because, but I thought this was very important, and it would save us a lot, because probably my story could change your life. So in 2 days I was able to pay back my sister, because I used to go and sell the 20 pieces I could buy them, I think 2,500, and then I was selling 10,000. You get it? Because I could go. I remember I went to Mitiana the first day, and around Minister of Lands, where I could sell to all those people. And then I could also, you know, you need to work hard, but you also need to work smart. Mama told us to work hard, but you should also work smart. You know, if you are these guys who repair vehicles, mechanics, there is that service bay. It's normally down, If you have two guys, one has his toolbox down, and another one has put a table, okay? He will get the equipment and fix the car, the tools. And another one will be picking from down, fixes. From down, fixes. This one will get more tired and will have worked harder, but will work on few cars compared to this other one. So at the end of the day, we'll go home very tired with less money. So that's how the world is. Some people are like that. So among the things that to help you achieve your goals, I'm just rushing through. First of all, you need to raise the money. Now we are talking about raising the money. Then you save is the second step. I'm just outlining now. You save the money. After saving the money, you invest. You invest in something which can reproduce the money. And at your capacity. Don't go to a capacity that is not yours. You might finish all your savings. I was supposed to give more information about that. And then the last one I'm going to give you is about packaging yourself right. Are we together? If you're a lawyer, I think you're supposed to wear a suit and a dark suit, something like that. They are laws, There's a reason why they tell you all those things. As a member of Parliament, I'm dressed like this. I'm from Parliament. You don't just enter Parliament when you are dressed anyhow, that in jeans or shorts. No. Now, this is the last one. Even in doing business, in whatever you do, the way you package yourself matters. I'm going to use an example of this mineral water. Do you see this mineral water? How much is it? 1,000. But you know very well, this is only 500 mils. Now a jerry can of water from the taps, how much is it? Some of you who fetch water from the taps. 300, 200, 100. But did you know that jerry can has 40 of these? There are 40 mineral water bottles in one jerry can. Why is the other one cheaper? Because of packaging and the value addition. So in whatever you do, make sure you package yourself right, and then you will judge yourself whether you are mineral water class or a Chidomola class. Thank you very much. I rest my case.
Thank you. Let's celebrate Honorable once more. Come on, let's clap for Honorable. Thank you so very much, sir.